Hey everyone, welcome back to Shop Talk Movie News, number 45 on Clubhouse Movies Podcast. I'm your host, Mark Rubalcaba for Mr. Ao Panetta. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Check us out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you can. And we just saw the Stray trailer, which is not a movie, it's a video game.
Yeah, it's a video game.
About a post-apocalyptic world where apparently there's no humans.
Yeah, it's just run by like robotic androids.
It's like Blade Runner world.
Yeah.
And you play, because I played about half of it so far.
Oh, wow.
You play a cat who lives in like the top world.
Yeah.
But like as you're walking with your cat friends and you do cat stuff.
Really?
And you like scratch things and like it's just like play with friends and then like
That's
but
cool,
as you're like going like doing cat stuff with them, you jump on like a bar or something.
Yeah.
And it breaks under you so you fall. Into this android world.
Oh, no way.
So it's called Stray because it's the lost cat and he or she needs to find their way home doing cat stuff. And we bring that up is because for the last 6 days, and this will have a happy ending, Penny Papalopoulos, our giant lord of cat lord of movies, was missing.
Yeah, she was missing.
She was actually missing. And when we put out the Nope review, which was just before this one, it was kind of sad because she was missing, and I photoshopped her on a cloud.
Yeah,
and I was like, I hope this isn't like literal.
Yeah, it's like rough, man.
Yeah, so you'll see that as that.
I made sure to give my cat extra hugs for yours, man.
Yeah,
that was
okay.
Rough.
So the thing that was rough was because we put up signs looking for her, and Penny is an actual cat, but she's also the Lord of Movies.
Yes,
Cat Lord of Movies, I should say.
She's right here.
But we also looked in all the shelters.
Yeah, as you would.
Yeah, so there are a lot of sad cats and dogs,
and it's
animals.
I could not walk in there without walking out with a few more.
Oh my God,
it's rough.
There were so many that I wanted, and there was a lot of abandoned by owners.
Yeah, man,
a lot of old dogs that were abandoned by owners.
Terrible.
Terrible
people.
Yeah, my sister was going around texting everybody like, "You want a dog, right? Here's a picture of a dog. Pick him up." Oh, I don't have. Oh, I do.
Pick him up! Pick him up! Pick him up! Pick him up! Pick him up!
I don't know where you're going. Yeah,
there we go.
Pick him up! Pick him up! Pick him up! Pick him up!
And both of us, we have cats and dogs. So, we're animal lovers. So it's hard to know. It's as most of you can possibly know. You're missing an animal. It's kind of like a little party is missing, man.
Well, yeah, and plus Penny is
she's older.
She's older, and she's the crux of our show. And she actually is a very sweet and kind cat who poses for all of our Penny stuff. So if you've ever seen any of our Penny Awards and everything, she actually does.
She's a real cat.
She is a real cat, and she is also giant, and she's also sweet, and she was recovered.
Yeah.
She was actually hiding or somehow went into somebody's house and was there for a week.
Yeah, in a garage. Seems a little suspicious to me.
I don't know, but she is safe at home now,
safe.
and she didn't make it a week of being missing. And I think if she was missing for a week, it would have been like every day it's like even more and more tragic, and then the week it's like, oh no, a week it turns into a month, turns into a year, turns into like she's gone.
Yeah. Oh man, so glad that did not happen because that would I can't even think. If sometimes I'm like, my wife is like, your cat's gonna be fine because my cat is a indoor outdoor cat, mainly indoor now as he's getting a little older. But I let him out every now and again, and sometimes like at night he has a little call that I do for him. And if he doesn't respond within I don't hear a meow down the street within the first few minutes, I'm like, where the hell's my cat?
Well, yeah, even if we have a lot of cats, all these cats are indoor cats here, but they will sneak out. They are smarter than us.
Yeah, my cat was a rescued cat, so he was an outdoor primarily, but once I adopted him, he became a through and through indoor cat that just liked to be outside.
Has a wild side.
Yeah, he likes to be outside every now and again, but he is a cuddle bug. Sleeps with me every single night, so it's kind of hard not to have him near me.
So lots of cats. So definitely, if you're interested in getting an animal, go to your shelter and check them out. That is sad.
Adopt, do not buy. just adopt. Because I mean, there's a lot of sad kittens out there. Cats.
No, cats are the
dogs.
best.
Man, like it's rough. You walk in there, man.
So remember, Clubhouse Movies Podcast, where we love movies and cats.
Yeah.
Where we love cats and movies.
Yeah, cats and movies. Yeah.
Clubhouse Movies Podcast, where we love cats and movies and animals.
Oh man,
all animals.
Well, glad she's safe.
Go to the
man.
shelter. Yes,
yeah, seriously. Like it's nice. Glad she's safe, dude.
She is alive and well, and she will continue to rampage the Hollywood sign forevermore because that is what she does.
Exactly.
But anyway, let's move on to movie news, which is the crux of this this particular show.
It's a show.
Wasn't Stoll that like bald dude from Ant-Man?
It probably was. Oh man, that's a good one.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So I'll move on to something that I'm hoping doesn't actually close down anything, because I love this chain. Is apparently the world's second biggest theater chain is filing for bankruptcy. That is Regal Cinemas, and I'm a huge fan of Regal. I enjoy their chairs. They're pretty local to us here. And I've just been frequenting this theater specifically for the better part of a decade. And I hope they don't go under because I thoroughly enjoy just the ambiance in there. Feels classic.
You know, in unrelated, but I bet is related news, Halloween Ends will also be released in streaming when it comes out.
Really?
So I think that actually piggybacked off of when they announced that Regal was filing for bankruptcy too. So check out Halloween Ends this Halloween 2022.
Yeah. Of course, we will be reviewing it as we've done the others.
Yes. So that'll be cool. And AMC filed for bankruptcy too for a while. And I don't even know what the hell happened to Man Theater. Remember Man Theater? That was a thing too. Gregorian Theater.
Man, those are old.
Yeah. There was a shooting at the Man Theater at the Dallas Mall a long time ago.
Man, do you remember the Phoenix Theaters?
Oh, no.
The old $2 theater.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those were fun times. That's where I saw The Matrix back in the day.
Wow. The old Gregorian Theater had like the flat seating, movie theater seating.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it was the same exact theater. They just rebranded.
Yeah, maybe. And it also had like weird like outlines of famous directors from like the 50s.
Yes.
Yeah, they were like smoking cigarettes and stuff.
They definitely rebranded because Phoenix Theaters had the exact same thing. Yeah. And it was, this feels old. It was back in the day when you could sneak in, like, well, not that you can't sneak in now.
You can't. But they're all assigned seating.
No, I mean like cheeseburgers. I was going the way of food.
Sneaking in
contraband. Contraband. Do you remember the way of like back in the day when we had the 39-cent cheeseburger days? Or burger, 39-cent hamburger.
Oh, I might have had like that, like hot dog days too.
Yeah, like 49-cent cheeseburgers from McDonald's. Man, you used to buy like $3 worth of those bad boys and shovel them in your pockets.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. So
speaking of things that are old, apparently Sesame Street has been removed by HBO Max. Off of HBO Max. That's a weird wording.
Where is it now? Then is it just on KCT now?
Probably KCET. Probably PBS.
Canceled?
Something. I have no idea. It exists somewhere, but it's not on HBO Max.
All right. Well, Sesame Street. Maybe we'll find you one day on the GPS.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, anyway, also, the Addams Family, they are coming out with a new Addams Family spin-off show
called Thursday?
Nope.
What is it called?
Day Before.
Oh, Wednesday.
Wednesday.
There we go.
Starring a new actress as Wednesday. So let's take a quick look at that trailer.
Miss Addams, you've certainly had a very interesting educational journey. 8 schools in 5 years.
You will love Nevermore. It's a magical place. I met your mother the first time.
Finally, you will be among peers who understand you. Maybe you'll even make some friends.
Little did I know I'd be stepping into a nightmare, full of mystery, mayhem, and murder.
That was the Wednesday trailer for Netflix's Wednesday.
Yeah, it was.
Produced by Tim Burton. Barry Sonnenfeld made the first 2 movies. I know you said you didn't see Addams Family Values.
I didn't.
So
didn't see that movie.
I think
I've seen the first one. Obviously, I mean, you remember I dressed as my whole family dressed as the Addams Family. For Halloween.
There it is again.
Yeah.
I think Addams Family, the first one, and Addams Family Values are actually like 2 perfect movies.
I need to see Adam's Family Values.
Watch Adam's Family Values. Maybe we'll watch it before the show comes out, just so we can kind of compare. Because Raul Julia and what's his name? What's her name? Who played Morticia? Raul Julia
and Angelica Houston.
Raul Julia, Angelica Houston, Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah.
Oh, they were perfect.
As Uncle Fester. Man, they absolutely cemented these roles. And the thing is, look, there's been a bunch of, I don't know if you've been aware of it, but apparently there's this huge spat going around that that Luis Guzman, who's playing Gomez.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like the proper Gomez, but when you look at the old comic strips, he is exactly him.
When you look at the comics, yes, he is actually short and like stubby.
Yeah,
where Morticia is tall and lanky.
Sleepy eyes, button nose, and all that stuff.
So I will let that go. I just liked Raul Julia. He had so much energy.
Exactly,
dirty pool, old man.
Hey, and here's the thing: both Raul Julia and Gomez, or rather Luis Guzman,
Puerto Ricans,
both Puerto Ricans. And guess what I am? Puerto Rican, buddy.
There you go.
So I have no problem with either of them playing Gomez.
Playing, Mr.
Morticia,
Gorman.
my knives. I just want to hear that once, please. The best.
Do you know what Raul Julia's last movie was?
Was it Street Fighter?
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter. He was Bison.
Poor guy.
Man.
One last paycheck before he
I went to school with the daughter of E Honda in the movie Street Fighter. How crazy is that?
Yeah, I guess.
So random.
I believe you.
She was actually my classmate. Like, I legit knew her.
Okay, well, good
I
job.
met him during a parent-teacher conference. It was super weird.
Yeah.
That was random.
I know. You know who my sensei was?
Who was your sensei? Was it Mr. Miyagi?
No.
Oh,
I'll give you 2 more guesses.
No, I have no more guesses because that was the only guess that mattered for me.
Okay, if someone could be your sensei, let's imagine you kick someone's ass at a bar fight, and you said that one person could be your sensei.
Okay, look at this real quick.
Who would it be?
I do jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Hmm? If I could, I would obviously have Helio Gracie try to teach me.
Well,
but he's dead.
He's dead. But
let's see. Just for funsies, I would have Mr. Miyagi to do it. That'd be awesome.
I'll tell you a story about him though.
Okay, tell me.
A rattlesnake bit him once, and after a week of agonizing pain, the rattlesnake finally died.
Chuck Norris?
Chuck Norris.
No way.
Technically.
What? Did you do Jeet Kune Do?
Taekwondo.
Taekwondo. Okay.
He taught Taekwondo, or he was the head of the order in Lomita over here.
No way.
Long time ago.
Dude, that is something. That right there deserves a.
Not that I ever met him.
Yeah.
Not that he was
ever, would have died.
Not that he was ever there. Well, at least he wasn't there the days that I went or something.
Yeah.
I didn't mind you. I was like 7 when this happened.
Hey, man.
But I did say that to somebody, and then they said, "Oh, did you study in Lomita? Was he part of the? Was it
no way?"
So people in the area know that Chuck Norris at some point
local lore
had some sort of local. So I don't know. It might have been a dream. So I will fully admit. But like, hey, if you get roundhouse kicks in the face by me and like get knocked out, you better know that like somehow Chuck Norris had something to do with that.
That is, what is it? 6 degrees of separation.
Yeah,
heel to face.
Yeah. So who knows?
Wow. That is the most random bit of news I've ever encountered in my life.
Yeah.
God, do you know Kevin Bacon?
Well, I like it how you got the rattlesnake reference right away.
Yeah. Come on, man.
You said that in Expendables.
That was great. That was pretty good.
And going back to Wednesday, I don't know how we got on that tangent.
Man, that was huge.
Christina Ricci is also returning in unknown role, as far as we know.
That's pretty cool. And as we know, she was
Wednesday
Addams.
Made Wednesday happen. Yeah. Like she was the star of that.
Yeah, she is Wednesday through and through. I was actually hoping that she would be Morticia, because that would just be, in terms of, character growth, that would be a cool little piece there.
I saw what's her name? Catherine Zeta-Jones as Morticia, and I think she looks pretty good as Morticia.
Yeah, I was taken aback when I saw her. I was like, whoa, she still does
what they
things?
should do with Wednesday is try to make, or not Wednesday, they should do with Christina Ricci as Wednesday, make her flashy and bright and like complete opposite character.
That feels like something Tim Burton would actually
make
do.
her Wednesday's nemesis.
Edward Scissorhands her. Edward Scissorhands. Everything is bright and spectacular.
Oh yeah, make her the anti.
Yeah, make her the Avon lady.
Yes, there you go. Make her the Winona Ryder of that movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Which means Winona Ryder has to have a cameo in this somewhere.
Whoa. And so does Johnny Depp.
Where's he been?
Well,
thinking of some trial and poop in the bed. Who knows?
Something. Well, I got some more news to feed off of that.
Okay.
Apparently, Johnny Depp and Tim Burton are working on a new project together.
Oh, no shit.
How cool is that?
Did someone? Is it 1998 again?
Man, I hope so.
Is it 1992 again?
What's this? What's this?
Edward 2. Edward Scissorhands 2.
Yeah. He's got razor phones instead of razor blades.
And they're making Charlie and the Chocolate Factory 2.
They probably are.
I know. I'm still waiting for Beetlejuice 2. Okay.
That would be great. Everybody's still alive? No.
Beetlejuice?
Majority of everybody's still alive.
Hey.
And if they aren't, hey, CG, and they're dead anyway, right?
Okay, well, anyway, back to rough. Okay, I got one. New Saw movie announced.
Oh, really?
The Saw 6 director.
We're all going to play a game.
Yeah, I'm going to play a game. I wonder if Chris Rock's coming back.
I don't know. You think his voice can handle it? Probably sounds worse than Christian Bale trying to be Batman.
Oh, he was, but you know Chris Rock was already in a Saw movie?
Yeah, I know. The last one, right?
Yeah, he was in, him and Samuel Jackson were in the Saw movie.
Right.
It was actually not bad.
It wasn't bad.
It was a Saw movie.
It really was a Saw movie.
It was a Saw movie.
And the argument stands. A comedic actor makes a great horror movie actor. You can feel for them, right? I mean,
Yeah.
You know, they have ways with their voice.
So hopefully he comes back, and then there's some sort of more lineage to the original Saw movies. And I know Jigsaw Tobin Bell died, already, but like they're already digitizing people's voices, like Darth Vader,
dude, and Val Kilmer.
Yeah, so he can still voice himself. Like the actor is still alive.
It can happen.
So might as well just continue the trend of having him play Billy the puppet.
Even Toy Story 4 with Mr. Potato Head.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his voice was actually sampled from across the movies. Because let's see, Mr. Potato Head, Toy Story. That was played by, he just jumped to that was weird. I think I Googled that backwards. Toy Story, Mr. Potato Head. Sorry. Oh, so Don Rickles. So Don Rickles actually passed, I think, before Toy Story 4 actually came out. And they sampled his voice from across the movies to be Mr. Potato Head. So, hey, look.
Did they do the same thing with Jim Varney? Because he was Slinky. You know,
he got replaced.
Oh.
Yeah, he actually was replaced with someone, I think, in Toy Story 3.
Because they didn't have that technology in Toy Story 3 times.
Which the thing is, whoever replaced him did such a great job. You didn't realize he was actually missing.
No, poor Jim. In case you don't know who Jim Varney is, he played Ernest.
Yeah, Ernest. Come on.
In case you don't know who Ernest
everything.
is.
Come on. If you don't know who Ernest is,
Ernest goes to jail.
Yes.
He became Electro Man.
I was actually going to say Ernest goes to jail.
Ernest goes to jail.
Man, those movies, man, those were great. Those were good times.
Yeah, right.
Those were something else. Those were something else.
Man, when we were kids, the weirdest movies came out. This is before Netflix.
Yeah, man, these movies were so weird.
Weird with a capital W.
So weird. Speaking of random movies and weirdness.
Yeah.
Or rather, I don't know if it's weird. I've not seen the first one. So apparently Knives Out 2 has a title and a release date.
Is Knives In?
It's called wow, that would have been way better than Glass Onion. So like I was saying, Knives Out 2, Glass Onion, coming to Netflix on December 23rd. So
Ryan Johnson back working again.
Yeah, it says Daniel Craig will return as Benoit Blanc and will be joined by Edward Norton, Dave Bautista, and a fully stacked cast, according to everyone on the internet.
All right, people on the internet.
Yeah.
You guys go.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got some DC news.
Yeah, tell me.
I don't know how DC and Warner Brothers feeling about this, but apparently The Flash is setting record test scores. So people are liking The Flash.
Really?
So as we all know, Ezra Miller has been a bit of a party animal lately.
Yeah.
So I don't think they can take him out of the movie that's apparently getting like grade A's. Because like they pulled Batgirl off of the roster, which apparently is a completely done movie. So they're willing
That's
to take
big names in it too, man.
Yeah. So Michael Keaton was in that, but he's also in the Flash, so we'll see him as Batman again there. And then to piggyback off of that, producer Dan Lin, I believe he's in charge of the MonsterVerse over there.
Yeah.
It may be the new Kevin Feige, who so for DC.
Yeah, for DC, I was like, whoa.
Yeah. So Kevin Feige is Marvel's spearhead.
Yeah.
He's gonna. They believe that Dan Lin will be the spearhead for DC. However, the thing about it is, just a few years ago, they told us Jeffrey Johns.
Was going to do the same thing.
Was just going to do the same thing, but at least Jeff Johns, wrote DC Comics or something.
Yeah, so he had some actual pedigree there.
Yeah, he
didn't. Just going after a guy who
did the MonsterVerse.
Yeah, it's like which got canceled immediately.
No, they made because I think they even
the Mummy.
No, the Godzilla MonsterVerse.
Oh, okay, that one. Okay, okay.
We don't even talk about.
Yeah, I was like, excuse me.
Whoa. Johnny Depp is the Invisible Man. I saw a trailer for the Invisible, the Invisible Man that came out, and as the Invisible Man, I'm like, oh shit, Johnny Depp.
It's like, bye bye.
Oh, that's right, it didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
Well, I mean, I do have some other movie news for some other DC news to piggyback off of that.
Yeah, we need a DC DC watch.
Yeah.
DC watch.
And now it's happening. Now we need more DC watch. Well, this thing right here. It says apparently the Batman Caped Crusader animated series from Bruce Timm, J.J. Abrams, Matt Reeves is not moving forward to HBO Max, but it will be shopped elsewhere. And if we do take a little tally here, this is the second series by J.J. Abrams that has actually been axed.
It's also
at HBO Max.
It's also the third thing that we know that has been axed from HBO Max. Batgirl has been axed.
Yeah, it's a Batgirl.
Sesame Street has been
Sesame
axed.
Street gone.
This show has been axed.
Yeah. Also, Ellen DeGeneres' show for, I guess, preschoolers also been axed.
Wait a minute. 1, 2, how many?
That's 4.
3, 4.
Look at that. That is called a downward trend, people.
That's science.
That is statistics, baby.
Yeah. Just multiply that by the hypotenuse.
I know.
And math.
So to piggyback on that more HBO Max news, apparently HBO Max crashed as millions tuned in for House of Dragon.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
I didn't watch it.
Watch it.
I will be probably one of the few people on earth that has not watched any of the show.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
The Song of Ice and Fireverse.
Yeah, whatever.
So
I didn't want it to ruin my what is that? The Legend of Smaug.
Don't worry.
Lord of the Rings stuff.
Don't worry. What's it called? The Hobbit ruined that for me. Yeah. I saw the first one.
It was pretty bad.
And everyone was like dancing while doing laundry and stuff. Remember?
Felt like a Disney movie.
Yeah. And then they were doing the log ride down the road. Remember? Down the stream.
Yeah, that was so random.
And then the second one was the Desolation of Smaug.
Yeah.
And the best part was just okay, so the first one was the Game of Riddles with Gollum. What's his name?
Smeagol. Yes.
Not Smeagol, but what did he change his name? Gollum. Yeah. I said his name.
Guess, yeah.
Yeah. So Bilbo played the riddle. What do I have in my pocket? Which is the ring.
Yeah, the ring.
And the second one was Benedict Cumberbatch and the dragon. And to me, they should have ended it there with the finale being the fight or whatever. But the third one, the Battle of the Seven Armies.
I can tell you right now, I do not remember that movie. I own every single one of these,
It was
by the way.
so bad. It was actually a terrible movie.
Man, I think I bought it and just never watched
it. To be
honest,
the first one, the beginning of the journey, or whatever the hell it's called, was okay. Destination Spark was a little okay because this is the dragon. Okay, it's fun stuff. The third one was just a fight. And then there was another fight happening somewhere else with
all the fights
with Sauron. Somehow Sauron came back for a minute and fought Gandalf.
Really?
For a minute.
What the hell?
And then Legolas, he had an old face, and he was able to defy gravity by he used video game mechanics and was able to jump on bricks that had nothing attached to them. He was so cool.
Oh man, it's so random
that he was able to jump on things that had no terra firma. Oh man, it was so bad. So I say, because Game of Thrones, it ended okay. Like, it wasn't like people say it's bad. It just wasn't great. Like, it was a great show that ended okay.
Yeah.
Lost Forevermore will be the worst ending to any program that ever did end. So I will give Game of Thrones this second chance because I know what happened. Those two showrunners.
Don't tell me it didn't happen. I saw it happen.
Yeah, those two showrunners thought they were going to make Star Wars movies.
Yeah,
and didn't, because Star Wars was on the they f***ed up Game of Thrones, so they were going to f*** up Star Wars too. Yeah. So they fired them, and now the two can be seen washing cars in Pasadena somewhere. Check out Game of Thrones. What's it called? House of Dragons.
Yeah, House of Dragons.
Game of Thrones, House of Dragons. It should be good.
I guess I'll have to check it out, man.
Check it out, man. It's on Habogo.
Yeah, we have
Habo Max. Any other news?
I actually do have some other news here. Apparently, this was reported by Deadline. Miles Teller is to star in an executive produced Skydance's The Gorge for the Black Phone director, Scott Derrickson.
I think The Gorge is my porn name.
No. Jackass. So like I was saying, apparently Miles Teller is set to produce and I guess star in a movie called The Gorge.
Miles Teller, previously seen in Top Gun.
Yeah.
And previously seen in
Whiplash and I think
Fantastic Four.
If you haven't seen Whiplash, by the way,
yeah,
such a freaking good movie.
That was with J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons. If you love jazz and flying cymbals, watch that movie. It was a Sony Pictures original classic.
Not to be confused with the one where Steve Carell is an eccentric billionaire who goes around shooting wrestlers for fun or something.
What in God's name?
What was that? Was that one?
I don't know. I think it was called The Fox Hunter or something.
The Foxcatcher?
The Foxcatcher. I never saw that movie.
Neither did I, but
really? That's the plot? He murks people?
I think it's the finale.
Oh man!
He's like, you're not making your scores. He's like,
he's like, Jim, did you put a stapler in the Jello, Jim?
Just Michael Scott getting frustrated with like his wrestler protege shooting him. I'm paraphrasing.
He's like, get out of here, Toby.
Shooting him. I'm a billionaire. I can get away with this. Oh damn it!
Cheese and crackers, Batman.
Oh, but it's like Steve Carell wearing the penguin makeup from the Batman. Just looking like some weirdo. Steve Carell would have been a good penguin.
Yeah, he would have. He still can.
Wow.
Hey, Matt Reeves.
Wait, but he plays Gru, who looks like a penguin.
Yeah, he does play Gru. Yes, yeah. He has a penguin nose.
Weird.
Man.
Weird associations today.
Wow. What is happening?
I don't know. Well, anyway, as we said at the top of the show, remember to check out your local shelter.
Yes.
Maybe bring them some food or donate some money to the ASPCA. You know, because this is the animals' world just as much as it's our world. Remember to adopt. Don't buy. Visit your local shelter. And Penny Papalopoulos, the cat lord of movies, is back in her perch.
Yeah.
Anyway, remember to like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell notification. Check it out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you can.
Google us, man. I'm Googling us right now. Wow, look at this. Clubhouse Movies Podcast. And we are taking up the first page of Google. Let me just venture out here and check. We are taking up to the second page of Google. Wow.
Anyway, I'm your host, Mark Rubalcaba, joined once again by Mr. Abel Panetta. Check us out on Twitter, Facebook, wherever. The Clubhouse Movies Podcast. We'll catch you next time.